Hey, welcome back to my channel, Rantitouille. I am Rani, the owner slash editor slash producer slash everything of this channel, and well, get ready with me. I like talking to a camera, but I feel like I'm very awkward always in the beginning, because right now I am being a bit awkward because I never know how to start my videos. I've had my hair like this for now 4 months. My mom redid the whole front part, so I'm probably gonna keep it till school starts again, and then I'll have my back to school hairstyle. Hopefully I am going to hang out with my friends later because they said they wanted to. Well, one of them said she wanted to. We just don't know what we're gonna do. We don't know when. Let's get into it. We're gonna start with skincare, then we're gonna get into makeup, and that's basically all I'm gonna do. These clips, I think they are from the Action. My little sister bought them. I stole them from her. Hopefully she doesn't get too upset. So once a week I try to do a face mask, and you know, I do it at the beginning of the day before makeup, or I do it at the end of the day before going to bed. It doesn't really matter, but when I do it before makeup, it has like this serum and make my skin feel so hydrated, and then the makeup of course looks really pretty. So today I'm gonna do it before. Yeah, I also got these from the Action. I'll link them if they are able to be linked. This is mostly from my Belgium, Netherlands, France girlies. These ones were, I think, less than $2 for 14 masks, which is like 3 months of masks. But I can't really talk with the mask, so I'll see you in 20 minutes. It's been 15 minutes. Wow, look at that. Look at that glow, guys. Look at that glow. Wow. I use the rest and I just wipe it on like my arms and my neck. Boom. Now I'm like really hydrated. But don't forget moisturizer after. Normally I also use a toner, the ginseng toner from Beauty of Yourself, but it's finished and I need to buy a new one. But I don't feel like spending money right now since I am going to the Netherlands and I am going to Vienna. So I need to keep a bit of money so I can do some shopping there, you know? Right now I'm listening to house music, but it's distracting me from talking, so I'm gonna stop listening to music. I wear a lot of makeup in my parents' opinion. To me, it does not seem like that much. Doesn't matter. Primer, I use the Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. I'm using this one right now because normally I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, but it's finished, and again, I don't feel like spending a lot of money right now, so I'm not gonna buy a primer that costs like what, 12 euros? And this one's like 2 or 3, so I bought that one. Yeah, I was planning to make this video so I could talk about myself, but I never really know what to talk about. So let's talk about my channel. The channel name is Rantitouille. Why? Because my name is Rani, and guess what? And well, my sisters thought it would be funny to call me a rat, and you know where the rat comparison comes from is because when I was 12 in a Kahoot in school, I, you know, changed my name from R-A-N-I to R-A-T-N-I, and because we're Dutch it changed into Rat-ni. So everyone was like, ha ha ha, you're a rat, that's so funny. And then I told my parents at home and they started calling me a rat. I was like, okay, now I'm a fucking rat. But it's okay, I made peace with it. It's like a big inside joke that, well, now I guess it's an outside joke. I use this concoction as foundation slash concealer. I bought this the first time I think 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it was one of the first makeup things I bought. It used to be the Catrice Glow Filter, I think the e.l.f. dupe. But I was like, yo, why is the coverage like nowhere? So I mixed it with a foundation that was way too light, and then I mixed it with one that was way too dark, and now I ended up with my perfect shade. So I'm not complaining, and the coverage is like kind of medium, so it's fine. It's fine. I've always been pretty online because when I was 12, or I think my sister was in the first year of middle school, so I was still in elementary school, I started a gacha channel because my sister used to do gacha as well. So I was like, oh, I really want to do that too, so let me start a gacha channel as well. And I had the permission of my parents to, you know, actually post my things on YouTube. So that's when I, you know, really started being online. My bronzer is the Bouncy Bronzer by Catrice in shade 020 Kuba Vibes. I think this is discontinued. It was my mom. I have a lot of old makeup, but you know, makeup doesn't expire unless I tell it to. So it doesn't really matter either way. So yeah, I started posting on YouTube and being online at the age of 10, 11, 12. I only got TikTok at the age of 14, 15 because my parents were against TikTok. So even though I was very online, I did not have TikTok. Yeah, I've been online for a while. It had an effect on how I acted and how I grew up because I used to be a real brat when I was 12-year-old, which is weird because it's just like 4 years ago. But I was insufferable. My older sister says I was an insufferable child. Not anymore, but I think it's only recently gotten to a point where my sister doesn't like hate my guts anymore. Yeah, I had a gacha channel. My most watched video on that gacha channel has, I think, a little less than 60,000 views. You guys know the song Cinderella Is Dead, yet I made gacha music videos and then I started animating. And I'm not even gonna lie, last year I was in Nigeria. I had nothing to do. I restarted like posting on gacha but on TikTok. So my animation skills, not even gonna lie, they're great. But I'm not gonna be airing out the name because I don't feel real comfortable about that. I like a skinny brow look, but I don't have skinny brows. So I make them look skinny because I refuse to pluck or do anything with my brows that isn't just keeping them the way they are and grow naturally. I will not lie, sometimes I shave here a bit so that my brows do not connect to my baby hairs, but for the rest I don't do anything. Okay, this is fine. Next step is blush. I use this Dior blush in the shade 012 Rosewood. I got this one for my birthday from my friends. Then I go to the Bright and Blur Airbrush Powder by Catrice. I have a real mix of like kind of expensive and mostly cheap makeup because honestly these work really well. I don't see the use of buying really expensive makeup. The exception is my Dior blush. This blush is beautiful and amazing and I will probably repurchase it when it's finished, which will probably be in like 2 years. I hope, I pray. I feel like I've gotten better and worse in makeup over the years. Recently I got better again because I did along with the school play, which I think really made me step out of my comfort zone when it comes to makeup. And in a vacation I've also just been wearing whatever I want out. So I don't feel uncomfortable about my makeup anymore. See, after I put powder and whatever, I go in with another layer of setting spray to set that shit. Oh. I made a list of things I wanted to talk about, but I'm totally not following it right now. I wanted to talk about like, myself. My name is Rani. I am Nigerian and Belgium. My mom is Nigerian. My father is Belgian. I live in Belgium and you know, I am mixed. So that's all I can say. I'm 16 years old. I follow economics in school, but I quit economics. Well, I didn't really quit. You know, I passed the 4th year in school as in like, oh, I can continue to the 5th year, but I cannot do economics. I failed my course, which I don't mind because I want to go to art school, but it is kind of annoying because I did not like, you know, write myself in for an art school on time. So I am second on a waiting list. And if I don't get into that school, I have to go back to my school and repeat my year because they don't have any other, you know, course on my level, I guess. So I have to change schools. Which again, I don't mind since I've been wanting to go to an art school for a while now. But I am so late. So late. So let's hope you'll see me make some art school vlogs next year as a junior and not having to repeat my sophomore year. I think, you know, you guys could leave me some questions in the comments if you want to get to know me better. And I can do a Q&A because I do not have enough followers to actually do like, oh, give me your questions, I'll answer. If I have 100 followers, will y'all comment? Please do. My biggest creator inspiration is my sister, Kiki. Go follow her channel. I love her. She is amazing. She's my inspiration when it comes to editing. She's my inspiration as a person. She is so fucking bomb. I hope she doesn't mind me airing out the fact that she is my sister, but I think it'll be fine. I'm her #1 supporter. If anyone says they're a bigger supporter of her, you have to fight me on that because I am her biggest supporter, true and true for the rest of our lives. I had this cute mirror and it broke. I don't know how it broke, but it broke and it makes me so sad because I bought it in Germany. And my other mirror is nowhere to be seen, so I have to do it with my bathroom mirror. See how beautiful, stunning, magnetic, my favorite artists, I enjoy K-pop and I enjoy rock music and indie music and pop music. In K-pop, my favorite artists are Illit and the Seraphim. love my girls Elite. I've been here since Are You Next. I love them down. My bias is Mocha. I do not call myself a glit though, because I'm not that invested in these people's life. I think it's really parasocial, not gonna lie. But y'all can do what you want. Oh, I'm a stan, I'm a K-pop stan. No, I don't fall into stan culture. I do own their Magnetic album, and I want to own their Mali, their most recent album, or Not Cute Anymore. I would probably have bought Not Cute Anymore already if it were 2 songs, because I don't really want to spend $30 plus minus on an album with 2 songs, because I have a CD player, I collect CDs, I listen to CDs, love CDs now, but I don't think it's worth it to buy an album with 2 songs. Like single albums, I'm not buying that. So the Seraphim, I have their Fearless album, and I want to own their Hot album or Crazy. Mostly Crazy, because Crazy was one of my favorite eras. When it comes to Western artists, I really like Radiohead. I like The Cure. I'm gonna open my Spotify real quick because I like so much music. I listen to basically anything. I'm not even gonna lie. Olivia Rodrigo. Tiffany Day. I'm really big on Tiffany Day recently because her new album is like so my style. It's such an amazing album. I really like it. I really like her musical direction and where she's going to. So I've really been invested in her recently. I like SD Kid recently a lot. Malcolm Todd. I like A$AP Rocky, especially his new album, Don't Be Dumb. Peak album. Wish I could go to his concert because it's such a good album. I really love it. Probably will buy it. I'm also really big on musical music. I love Heathers the musical. I love Six the musical. I love Legally Blonde. I love Hamilton, though I haven't watched Hamilton. All the other ones I've watched, but I haven't watched Hamilton. I really want to watch it. So I'm really big on musicals as well, because I was a theater kid. I still am, kind of. I just don't do theater in a club anymore. I used to do theater in a club since I was 8 years old, and last year I quit because the theater teacher, I'm not even gonna lie, he sucked. He was bad. He was an actor but not a director. I miss acting. I miss my club. I miss those people so much. I'm really big on Girl Set as well. Their new song Chat. Hey, when I'm in the chat. I collect manga. I watch anime. I recently finished My Hero Academia, which I am not gonna get too into right now because I'm super into it. I will make a whole separate video about My Hero Academia soon. You will see that coming because it's so peak. Like, it's actually so peak. Fuck the fandom. The show is so great. I get why everyone hates on it though, because the fandom is ass. It's booty cheek. But the show is so good. Like, genuinely so good. Other animes I'm really into are Death Note. If you haven't watched Death Note by now, what are you doing, man? What are you doing as an anime fan? Go watch Death Note. That is to you, Olivia. Because you should watch Death Note. I'll watch JoJo's. You watch Death Note, okay? I will. After I wrap this video up, I will go and watch JoJo's. I swear. I swear. I swear. I swear. So go watch Death Note. I don't really like eating and drinking in general. And thanks to that, my parents thought, well, no, they think I have an eating disorder, which I don't. I'm just really not big on eating in general. Yeah, I know how that sounds. So, my favorite foods are yam with egg. Picture it's Nigerian. Really love that. And fries with polopon. So that's my favorite Nigerian meal and my favorite Belgian meal. Yes. Another layer of setting spray. This is the mascara I use. It's from Catrice, the Pure Volume Magic Brown Mascara. It's not too black, but it's also not too brown. Okay, so I got mascara on my upper lashes. I feel like a bald rat when I don't have mascara on my under lashes. Mascara on my under lashes makes my eyes feel bigger. I used to really hate wearing mascara on my upper lashes, so I only wore it on my bottom lashes, and that was fine because I really hated how I looked with mascara on my upper lashes. That's only something I recently really got into, and now I love it, but I really hated it at some point. Then we move on to the last step, which is lip liner. I try to make my lip liner not too harsh, because when I make it too harsh, it really just looks like boom. I blend it so it's like subtly there, and then I take my Just Cavalli X Kiko Milano 5D Hydra in the shade 05. Love this one. I love this lip gloss because it's gray, so it kind of mutes any like too much color going on, so my lips are never too bright, which I despise it when my lips are too bright. Okay, so that was my video. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for getting ready with me and getting to know me as a person, as a YouTuber, as Rani. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.